Have you ever wondered why the shadows seem to move when you're alone at night? From the quiet lanes of suburban America to the bustling streets of Tokyo, there's a compelling force that grips us: urban legends. These are not just stories, but a potent blend of history, culture, and collective fears that have been woven together over time. Urban legends, in essence, are modern folk tales, shared and reshaped by each generation. They sneak into our consciousness, playing with our understanding of what is real and what is not. They're intriguing because they take our everyday world and twist it into something darker, something unknown. These tales hold power, the power to shape our perception of reality. They make us question the shadows at the corner of our eyes, the rustling in the silence of the night, the faces in the crowd. Tonight, we delve into the chilling world of urban legends that have terrified people across the globe. Imagine a faceless man, unnaturally tall and thin, lurking in the shadows. This is the Slender Man. Born from the depths of the internet, the Slender Man is an entity that has seeped into the collective consciousness, creating a chilling urban legend that has transcended its digital origins. This tale begins in 2009 on a forum called Something Awful. A user named Eric Knudsen, under the pseudonym Victor Surge, posted 2 black and white photos of children with a tall, faceless figure lurking in the background. These photos were accompanied by fictional news articles, creating an eerie and unsettling narrative. Thus, the Slender Man was born. The Slender Man is typically depicted as a towering figure, donning a black suit and tie. His most disturbing feature, however, is his face, or rather, lack thereof. This entity is often described as having long, spindly limbs, sometimes with additional tentacle-like appendages, which he uses to ensnare his prey. The Slender Man's primary targets are said to be children, with many stories featuring him luring kids into the woods, never to be seen again. And while this started as a fabricated story, it soon took a horrifying turn into reality. In 2014, in the state of Wisconsin, 2 12-year-old girls lured their friend into the woods and stabbed her 19 times. Miraculously, she survived, but the subsequent investigation revealed a chilling motivation for the attack. The girls claimed they had done it to prove their loyalty to the Slender Man, believing that this would protect their families from his wrath. This incident sparked a wave of fear and concern worldwide, as it highlighted the power and influence of digital folklore on impressionable minds. It also cemented the Slender Man's place in the annals of urban legend. The Slender Man, once a mere creation of the internet, now haunts the nightmares of many. Indeed, the Slender Man serves as a chilling reminder of the power of stories and how quickly they can spiral from harmless fiction into terrifying reality. In the streets of Japan, a woman with a mask may ask you a fatal question. This is the chilling tale of the Kuchisake Onna, or the slit-mouthed woman, an urban legend that sends shivers down the spine of anyone who hears it. This story might sound like a simple ghost tale, but make no mistake, it's far from it. The Kuchisake Onna is said to be a spirit of a woman, disfigured and vengeful, who roams the streets of Japan at night, hiding her grotesque face behind a surgical mask. The mask is not just for disguise or to cause fear, but to hide her most horrific feature, a mouth that has been slit from ear to ear, giving her the name Slit-Mouthed Woman. As the legend goes, she approaches unsuspecting individuals, often children, and asks a seemingly innocent question: "Am I pretty?" If you answer yes, she removes her mask to reveal her horrendous disfigurement and asks again, "How about now?" The choices here are dire. Say no, and she takes your life on the spot. Say yes, and she'll slice your mouth to resemble her own. It's a choice no one would ever want to make, a question with no right answer. Some versions of the tale suggest that you can confuse her by giving a non-committal answer or distract her with candy or money, buying precious time to escape. But remember, these are just stories, and the Kuchisake Onna is relentless in her pursuit. This urban legend is deeply ingrained in Japanese culture, causing a wave of panic in the late 70s and early 80s, with reports of sightings leading to increased police patrols and children escorted home from school. The Kuchisake Onna is more than a simple ghost story. It's a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows when the sun goes down. It's a story that has stood the test of time, haunting dreams and inspiring fear. To this day, the Kuchisake Onna remains one of Japan's most horrifying urban legends. In the darkness of night, children with black eyes may come knocking. Shrouded in mystery and dread, the black-eyed children have become a chilling fixture in American urban legends. They appear as seemingly normal children, often standing on your doorstep late at night, their eyes devoid of white, replaced entirely by an eerie, inky blackness. These peculiar youngsters, usually between the ages of 6 and 16, are known for their polite yet unsettling demeanor. Their requests are simple, yet oddly unnerving. They might ask for a ride home because they're lost, or need to use your phone to call their parents. It's an innocent enough request, yet it's their eyes, those pitch-black orbs that fill your heart with an inexplicable sense of dread. The legend tells that those who oblige these children's requests often suffer terrible misfortune. Car crashes, unexpected illnesses, even untimely deaths have been reported by those who've claimed to encounter these eerie youngsters. Some say that simply locking eyes with these children can induce a state of paralyzing fear, a feeling of impending doom that lingers long after the children have left. The origins of this legend are unclear. Some believe it to be a modern take on age-old tales of demons or evil spirits taking the form of children to deceive and ensnare their victims. Others suggest these children are lost souls, trapped between worlds, their black eyes a symbol of their eternal torment. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the legend of the black-eyed children continues to thrive, fueled by countless testimonies and eerie encounters reported across the country. It's a tale that feeds on our deepest fears of the unknown, of the darkness, of the innocence turned sinister. So the next time there's a knock at your door late at night, and you find a child standing on your doorstep asking to come in, remember this tale. Look into their eyes. If you find them as black as the night, perhaps it would be best to deny their request. Next time there's a knock at your door, you may think twice before answering. In Latin America, the chilling cries of a woman echo through the night. We're delving into a tale that has haunted the Latin landscapes for centuries, the legend of La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman. This is no ordinary specter, my friends. She's a grieving mother, a mournful figure who's lost in her own despair. The tale is as sorrowful as it is terrifying. Born from the depths of a tragic story, La Llorona was once a beautiful woman named Maria. She was driven to madness when she discovered her husband's infidelity, and in a fit of rage, she drowned their 2 innocent children in a river. Overwhelmed by regret, she took her own life, but her suffering was far from over. Now she roams as a ghostly figure, condemned to search for her children for all eternity. Her cries of "Oh, my children," or "Mis hijos," are said to echo through the cold night air, a chilling reminder of her dreadful deed. But La Llorona doesn't just weep for her lost children. She's also a figure of danger, especially to those who are lured by her cries. It's said that she kidnaps wandering children, mistaking them for her own. She's also known to cause misfortune or even death to those who cross her path or hear her mournful wails. Imagine walking alone at night, hearing the distant cries of a woman growing louder and more desperate. The wails seem to come from nowhere, and yet they're everywhere, echoing off the buildings, the trees, the very air around you. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? This tale serves as a cautionary tale, a warning to children to obey their parents and not wander off at night. But it also stands as a testament to the power of regret and the eternal punishment of a guilt-ridden soul. La Llorona's cries continue to haunt the Latin American landscape. So remember, the next time you find yourself walking alone in the dark, listen closely. If you hear the weeping of a woman, it just might be La Llorona, forever searching for her lost children. From faceless stalkers to weeping ghosts, these urban legends have chilled our spines. We've ventured through the shadowy depths of folklore, from the eerie woodlands of America to the bustling streets of Japan and beyond. Each tale, a chilling testament to the power of fear and the human imagination. We began with the Slender Man, a faceless creature who lurks in the shadows, haunting our nightmares. Born from an internet forum, this modern myth quickly took on a life of its own, leaping from computer screens to the collective unconscious. Its story serves as a haunting reminder of our innate fear of the unknown, of faceless entities that watch from the darkness. Then we journeyed to Japan, where the tale of the Kuchisake Onna, the slit-mouthed woman, has instilled fear for generations. This legend, steeped in the culture from which it emerged, taps into our fear of disfigurement and rejection. The Kuchisake Onna serves as a chilling illustration of how societal fears can manifest into horrifying narratives. Our exploration then led us to the black-eyed children, an unsettling phenomena reported worldwide. These seemingly innocent beings with their soulless eyes have become symbols of dread, underlining our deep-seated fear of corruption and the loss of innocence. Finally, we delved into the sorrowful tale of La Llorona, the weeping ghost of Latin American legend. A tale of loss, regret, and unending sorrow, La Llorona reminds us of the terrifying consequences of our actions and the inescapable grip of guilt. Each of these urban legends, though diverse in origin and nature, share a common thread. They are born from our deepest fears and anxieties. They serve as mirrors reflecting our collective insecurities and apprehensions, packaged into tales that chill us to the bone. These stories, born from our deepest fears, have the power to terrify us, reminding us that sometimes the most horrifying things are those we can imagine.